Hi, I'm Dennis Ferguson, candidate for Roane County Road Superintendent. I'm come today to ask you for your vote and support in the upcoming election. I'm certified, I'm qualified, and I'm ready to lead. I would like to put my lifetime experience to work for you. If you want the best road system there is, my name's Dennis Ferguson, and it'd be an honor to serve you as your road superintendent.
The project you're looking at now is a project that I was a project manager on for DuraCalc Asphalt. This is the Lebanon Airport, right off Interstate 40, going towards Nashville. This was a crack filling job that I done early on in 2012, in early April. This airport had lots of cracks in the asphalt that needed to be repaired. So we got the job to go in and to repair the cracks. This is very important because by keeping the cracks sealed up, you keep the water out there. As you can see, the cracks are opened up from years of cracking, just like a road does the same thing. And what we done when we went in here and done this job, we actually went in and cleaned all the debris off the airport. And as you can see how the cracks are opened up, and then we went in and what we call routed the cracks out. The machines that you'll be seeing in this video are machines used to cut the crack open, make them deeper and wider so that we could get a good crack filled joint in there to bond the asphalt together. The equipment that we use on jobs like this, we actually have 4 crack filling machines there, along with sweepers. We also done asphalt paving, patch repair on this job. Took out some cores of asphalt in the airport and actually put 2 lifts of asphalt in. We put 2 inches of binder and then 2 inches of topping on 2 different lifts. So getting the project set up, getting it ready, cleaning, routing, and then putting the hot pour crack filler down. The crack filler is applied by pressurized wand that shoots it down in the crack, and the ideal is to try to get it as level as you can, and usually one pass you can do that when you route a crack, and you do have some what we call shrinkage, and sometimes you have to go back and maybe do a second pass. Now the longitudinal cracks or the lone cracks, and they're always in highways. When you drive the interstate, if you look up the road, you'll see this black, wide 2-inch strip. That's where the state has done crack filling. Now, we may not route many cracks when we implement the crack sealing program, because unless it's a longitudinal crack and the asphalt road is still in good shape, then it's worth it. Otherwise, we would just clean the debris out with a torch and high pressure air to clean the crack and get the debris out, and then we would put the hot pour crack filler in there. This seals off the cracks. This keeps the water from penetrating down into the asphalt and busting the asphalt. And if you can keep the water out of asphalt and keep it out of the base, then you can protect your asphalt. Here you're actually seeing the sweeper, you're seeing the paving equipment come in that we're bringing in, the water tankers, the rollers, the air compressors. Just a lot of people is on this project that oversaw. This is one of the crack filling machines here. The crack filler is laying on the truck. We fill it up, it heats it, and the wand here is a heated wand. And you can see here, actually this has been routed. You can see how deep this crack is. Now, I'm actually taking the wand across it right now and pressurize applying the hot pour crack filler. I'm trying to keep it level so they don't have to make a second pass across it. Some cracks you can move on quicker on, some's a little slower. These cracks were all marked that you can see here. This is a longitudinal crack that I'm doing right here, and I'm like moving on with it because you can when you get on a stretch like that. And you can see how that it penetrates down there and bonds the two pieces of asphalt together, and this makes it work out really good. And then the water cannot penetrate down in there. Crack filler holds up for a long time. Some of this crack filler has been on this old crack filler on this airport for a long time. But we would probably not do much of the routing, as I said earlier. But as far as the crack filling, it's great. It works good, and do a lot of it. I just got through doing a job in Chattanooga that I was a project manager on down there, and I've done about 4 miles of crack filling down there in Chattanooga on their city streets. I'm also doing a bituminous product treatment down there, resurfacing project in the city of Chattanooga. But applying that in there, we can do that, and it sure does save the roads, and it sure does help them because of the water damage and snow damage and freezing that we get. So it's a very popular product, and a lot of people down south and up north, they do this a lot. The state of Tennessee does a lot of longitudinal cracks. They do a lot of crack filling on state roads and even on our interstates. You'll see them. I was in Kentucky the other day, and I know they do a lot of crack filling this same type up there. The state of Tennessee also uses a lot of a different type of crack filler. That's it's a rejuvenator type. It's a clear sealer, and it goes in. They shoot it over the center line, and the reason they do that is they don't have to repaint the center lines if they use the clear crack filler, and it's shot through a truck, and it shoots about a 2-foot stream across it, and they do that in the state of Tennessee a lot. A lot of cities and counties uses it also. So filling those cracks sure does make it last a lot longer, and it sure does protect the asphalt. And you see here we're doing some asphalt patchwork. This was sawed, dug out, and then put in. That was one lift right there, and then we're coming back now, and you can see the guys, they're putting a second lift over it, using a bobcat there to put the patches in. These are cores that was cut out of the airport. We're using what we call this is called a whacker vibrator, and to go over it, to compact it down. Then the road will actually run over here in just a few minutes, and he's keeping the front of it wet to keep the tar from sticking to the plate. Filling the hole in here with asphalt. You know, there's some roads, you know, we'd actually have to saw and cut asphalt out and dig it out. If mud is pumping through, then that means you got a problem with your base. You know, alligator cracking, it does that. You see that in your driveway, you see it on the roadway. But once you see that mud starting to pump through, then you've got something wrong with your base. So you go in there and you dig that out, and you dig the base out, and you put some more base stone in there, get that mud out there, and go down, and then come in and do your patchwork. And then there's also skin patching. And to do the skin patching, you go in and you actually just cap over the road. You don't dig it up, but you square it up, make it nice and neat. Do all the things like you're doing here, and compact it down good. If you do this, then your asphalt's going to last a whole lot longer putting it in there, and that's one of the programs I want to implement too, and hope to be very successful in, and that's patching, because there's a lot of roads that needs to be patched, and but if you do them right, then they'll stay there. You can see this here as I'm showing the difference in the asphalt down there, and that's still pretty warm. Lots of cores was taken out down through here. There's actually, I think there was 12 cores on this airport. This job was an airport job that we done in Lebanon, as I said earlier. It was a crack filling and patch, asphalt patchwork job. And this job, we done it in 6 days. Actually shut the airport down and beat the time that we had, and it turned out to be great. And it's just another one of the jobs that I've worked on, and just another one of the products that I use and know how to use, and that I'll be using for Roane County to save you money.
Thanks for watching. I sure hope you've enjoyed the videos. This is just a small part of the things that I want to do if I'm elected as your road superintendent. I very much need your help. I'm asking for you, your family and friends to come out and vote for Dennis Ferguson for your next road superintendent. I've enjoyed serving the people of Roane County for a number of years and would like to continue to do so. I have a compassion and a love for our county. If I can do anything for you, please let me know. Go visit my website at www.voteforferguson.com or look me up on Facebook. Thank you very much for your time and for all your help over the years. I look forward to seeing you and your family down the road real soon.